Well, hey, we're back. I'm Rob Holtz, and we're back for episode 125 for Two Guys Talking Booze. Here with my good high school buddy, Ricardo Rincon. Thanks for having me back.
Welcome back, Rob.
It's a pleasure.
You guys remember the star of episode 122? Just 3 episodes ago, and you're back, and you are bringing something very unique to us.
Well, you know, when you catch the bug, you try to give it to somebody else. So
that's good. And your jersey is kind of a prelude as
little foreshadowing here.
Oh, so I'm guessing, is that Romania?
No, actually,
Florida State?
Today we're. You know that both of us would not like this to be Florida State. Although the garnet is associated with those losers that take your order at McDonald's.
McDonald's,
McDonald's, yeah. No, today I am wearing, this is the jersey for the Venezuelan national football team.
Oh, that's right.
And so that gives us a little lead into what we're here for today. We're going to review a Venezuelan rum.
Is it true that Venezuela has nice ladies?
You know, my ex-girlfriend might think that they do. Actually, a couple of my ex-girlfriends might think that. Yeah, you know.
Good for you. I can honestly say I have never dated a woman from Venezuela.
Really?
True story, morning glory.
Well, you know, I don't think your wife would appreciate it if you started now.
No, I can't now. No. It's completely off the table. In fact, when we first started dating, I was so overwhelmed by my wife. For those of you who knows Evelise, she is the best thing. So
I'll second that.
Yeah, so she was, you met her many times, and she actually was very fond of you. So I said to her, I said, okay, do you have like an imperfection? I honestly told her, my wife, this, and she said, I am very jealous. I'm like, okay, I can live with that. She goes, you cannot have Colombian or Venezuelan female friends. Straight up. Right when we first started dating, I'm like, okay. So I can date other nationalities? And she said no. Yeah.
So that's why you call me when I'm dating Colombians or Venezuelans, because he just wants to keep his eyes on what's going on.
So the funny thing about this episode, and you being back again, is that this is the episode for Groundhogs Day.
Yeah, you know.
So you're here again.
What is it they say about Groundhog's Day? When he sees his shadow, there's a couple weeks left of winter time or something like that.
It was.
Well, we're in Florida, so you know we got 2 cold days in February, and we're right back at it.
It's true.
So.
I always get confused with the holidays. I used to think that Easter was when Jesus saw his shadow. We'd have 6 more weeks of winter, but I was all confused. I don't know anything about it. What are we doing today?
We are going to review a Añejo, a dark rum from Venezuela.
All right, let's crack it open.
Let's get into it.
This is a Ron Añejo Carúpano 18 Reserva Limitada.
Wow, right off the bat, look at that bottle.
That bottle is spectacular. It is beautiful. Let's pose with it. Awesome. This is a beautiful. I love that frosted glass.
Yeah, you know, I'm wondering if that frosted glass is there to either hide or embellish the color here. We're going to find out if they're true to that amber.
This is an ultra premium aged rum from Venezuela with roots stretching back more than 260 years. Carupano's story begins in 1762. I believe that was the year John P. Berry was born. When Spanish captain Felix de Fierro founded the hacienda in Macarapaná.
Interesting fact.
The Macarapaná Valley, a region whose fertile soil and unique microclimate provide ideal for rum aging and spirit production.
Don't get much of that.
Oh, that's lovely. Over the centuries, this family-driven enterprise became synonymous with excellence and Venezuelan rum mastery. I want to say that this is our second Venezuelan rum. Do you remember the first one?
No, I don't.
Diplomático. With Armando.
Yes.
Armando was the first Venezuelan. This is our second Venezuelan rum, our second Venezuelan product. The Limitada 18 Reserva is a limited edition rum, aged up to 18 years in sealed white American oak barrels. So this rum is legal. In the Destilería Carúpano, where the angel share isn't replaced.
Not at all.
Interesting. Concentrating incredible depth and richness over time, and it's bottled at 40% like most. Okay. That's good.
Once again, I think you've got my pour. No,
This is a beautiful color. It's a deep amber with golden highlights. Have we heard that before?
Yes, we have.
I know. So, to the nose.
I do an amber with golden highlights.
Oh, don't they all have it? Oh, this is very
This is
sweet.
a very sweet.
Is it
bouquet.
sweet, right?
Yeah.
Very pleasant. Delicate yet expressive. Candied fruit and honeyed aromas balanced with subtle wood and almond notes. Ooh, I can't believe they threw the almond in there. I don't get the almond in there.
Oh, nice.
You get it now? The almond? Is that?
Yes.
Wow.
This is one of the most fragrant
It is
rums
very
I've
fragrant.
actually-
Almondy.
Mmm.
You definitely get those aromas of the of those fruit notes there without even.
That's delicious.
All right, so let's toast in Spanish. Salud y buenos
Salud.
momentos. Ching. Oh, you're not having. Ding, ding, ding. He's not having.
Mr. Paper Cup.
All right, let's see.
Oh my god, delicious.
Ooh, ooh.
Taste the almond now.
We have a winner here.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That is not like any other rum.
Wow, rich fig and chocolate nuances layered with sweetness of honey and dried fruit. This is very sweet
my
and
gosh.
spicy.
I need a picture of
That almond comes on very smooth,
Yeah,
but then
doesn't
it builds right into that full flavor of the almond. Then it goes into finishing with that spiciness. Once again, something's really opening the palate. But
This is fantastic rum.
you know, so story about this
Yes,
bottle.
please.
Story about this bottle is so I have a few different administrators, and this was actually a Christmas gift.
Whoa.
So, you know, it was supposed to be Secret Santas where the limit, I think, was $25. These bottles, depending on where you're buying them, I believe it can be anywhere from $48 to $65, depending if you can find it.
He's very good.
A lot of places where I've looked, because, you know, anytime I get a gift, I look it up to try to see where it came from, see if it's worth drinking or if I'm going to re-gift it.
Sure.
But she asked,
Nice.
she had actually asked me if I had tasted this rum yet. And I said, you know, I'm going to be cracking it on the podcast. And
Want to give her a
taste
shout
it.
out?
Well, Jesse, you still have a job so far. This
you,
is, you know, I'm quite surprised. I've never had a Venezuelan rum. Being born in Jamaica, as you can tell from my thick accent,
Yeah.
you know, I grew up on Appleton. Probably had my first Appleton drink at about 13 years old. So growing up on Jamaican rum.
Probably when you were 2 and your terrible 2s and your parents dip it in the.
Well, yeah,
Appleton
we used to
stuff.
get Ray and Nephews on white rum, which is the overproof rum. We used to get that on the gums, you know, or when you were colicky. That sometimes if they could not find that Wilmer's gripe water, they used to use the Ray and Nephews
that's
white
crazy.
rum, and they would wipe that on your gums. And you know, it doesn't take much for an infant to be like.
An infant.
So yeah, but I will tell you, being Jamaican, I am not too partial to Jamaican rums, and that may come as a shock. My favorite sipping rum actually is a Zacapa XO, something that I
Centenario?
sip. Yeah, something that I sip neat. And I tell you what, this is very. This is a complex rum that allows you to distinguish each little thing that's going on. I'm enjoying this.
It is amazing. Like he mentioned, you can get this at liquorverse.com for $48.99. Whiskeycaviar.com has it for $63. And right in the middle, caskers.com has it for $51.99, which is amazing because Caskers usually has the most expensive price for these things. It is very good. There is a long and satisfying finish to this because I'm still feeling it in my mouth and I hadn't drank it for a while, and I think you really get, after some time on your palate, the caramel and the spice, which is really, really delicious. Now, some of you may have noticed that I put this book of Paulina Porstikova in our background. Now, she was in the 80s the epitome of the supermodel. She was on, Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition. She was all over. She was married to the lead singer of the Cars, Rick Ocasek. The video Drive.
Yep.
She's fantastic in it. You have to watch this video. So the story behind this book is that she was in Coral Gables at the Women's Chamber of Commerce, and she was doing a talk about aging gracefully. She's never done anything to herself, and coming from a woman that's a supermodel, the the eyes are always fixed on them. You know, people want to be jealous of these women and just like, okay, I'm so glad she's running away. And she's been very a strong person talking about aging gracefully. So she wrote this book called No Filter, and she signed it to me. Now, why was I not there when she was one of my favorites? Well, I was forced to take my nephew to Disney that weekend. My wife and I went to Disney, and my workmates were all sending me videos with Paulina Parskova as she wrote this book. So I have it here for us because we're from the 80s.
Right, you know what, and also like the book, we are aging gracefully.
Yeah,
no filters.
No filters. This is all
a little bit of white light, but no filters. You know, so
no makeup.
It's no makeup. Exactly. It's amazing what pickling your perseverance can do with a little bit of booze.
When he was coming over, it was funny because he texted me. He goes, "So when is hair and makeup?" I'm like, well, we really should start fixing ourselves up. I think I need to be fixed up a little bit.
Well, if we fixed ourselves any more like this, we'd probably end up divorced.
That's true. Yeah, the jealousy, what other stuff. And, so here is a fun fact that you will probably love about Carupano. It plays a key role in Venezuelan rum history. Its master blender, Carmen Lopez de Bastidas, is renowned for the first female run master in the country, which is a rare honor in the world of spirits where craftsmanship and legacy are intertwined. So, Carmen Lopez de Bastidas, this one is for you.
For you,
and for
definitely.
Jesse, when I got you the bottle.
Yeah, we can give Jesse a little
And for
bit.
Jesse,
And
there
for
you go.
Jesse. We'll
Cheers.
give it a little bit. Here's another fun fact of Venezuela. They are now without their president.
The who?
They are now without their president.
Why? What happened?
Unless you've been hiding under a rock, Ricardo. Didn't Trump send the guys in there and they kidnapped Maduro in the middle of the night?
No, but they already voted in another president.
Yeah, but we're talking about their first illegitimate one, not the second illegitimate one.
Vice president is not president.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's get back to more fun facts.
The illegitimate bastards is what we were on tour. So this is the illegitimate president.
He's the legitimate president.
All right.
Oh, I had one of those T-shirts.
Do you have it really? Yeah. So John, I don't know if you've met John Puberi, but he and I were in a band called Regenerates, and we had a tour called the Illegitimate Bastards Tour.
Well, legitimate.
The Legitimate Bastards. Yeah, the Legitimate Bastards. I apologize. Yeah.
Well, I remember the Regenerates. And then you tried to regenerate the Regenerates.
We did. We did kickstart it again, and we're too old for that sort of thing. So
when you're born in 1889 and stuff, that kind of thing happens to you.
1762 for John P. Berry.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a vampire. So anyway, thank you for joining us again. Hopefully we can bring you back down from Aventura, where your domicile is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fancy over there.
Yeah, not so. I pick Aventura because it's kind of like halfway between Fort Lauderdale and halfway between.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it's a little further from you, but that's only because I got to really make a conscious decision to come visit.
Yeah. I'm way out west. There's nothing out here.
But I tell you what, 3 episodes separated us, and maybe it'll only be another 3 or 4.
Hey, that'd be fantastic.
We'll find something else to drink and discuss.
Do you want to say goodbye to the
Not
dozens of
Not
fans?
really. I mean, we still got about 3/4 of the bottle to go here, and we could probably tell you quite a bit about this. But I'm going to make like Michael Jackson and beat it. So.
Hey, that's a good one. Thank you for joining us for episode 125 of the Two Guys Talking Booze video podcast, where my good friend Rob Holtz reviewed a Ron Añejo Carúpano 18 Reserva Limitada. And thank you very much. See you next week.
Thank you.
Tanti.